Hey everyone, welcome back. It is Vortie here, and we're looking at the Japanese version of Final Fantasy Brave Exvius today. This actually came out, well, actually it was announced a few days ago, but just how, like you guys know, I've been moving, blah blah blah. I don't want to talk about that anymore, but since I was a little bit busy, I was not able to jump on and cover all this right away, as I was trying to get some of the global stuff out. So, for those of you who are not aware, right now on the Japanese version of Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, we're getting a new collab event. It is the Nier Automata event, and it's freaking sweet. So, Nier Automata just came out recently, actually, and they are already putting a collaboration on it, which is super badass. And it's actually really nice to see that they're doing other games that we wouldn't expect them to do. At least I didn't expect that. I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I wasn't expecting to see something like this, and they ended up actually putting it in there. So the difference here is going to be when I'm looking at this event, though my Japanese is very limited, I'm not really going to try and translate any of this stuff because it just makes it terrible. Let's see if they actually translate any of this stuff. Alright, so they actually tried to translate some of this stuff, so it's going to be very interesting to see how they do. But it says very large machine life forms body destruction order held, which doesn't really mean much because that's not what it says. But anyways, so we're just going to look at this. We'll take a quick glance, and then we'll take a quick glance of the exported information that people on Reddit have already seen, and we're going to use that rather than me trying to take a look at it. If I need to, I'll double check it, but again, it takes me a long time to kind of try and figure out what's going on. Essentially what it looks like, we're going to be collecting gears, gear points. It's a raid event where we're going to be fighting this giant machine. And the rules are just like in any raid, you have different versions for different versions of it, you know, like a beginner, blah blah blah, elite, and the higher versions you kill, the more points you get, right? And obviously the stronger the monster is as like a complete level overall, the more points we get globally for each kill that you get, right? So how much damage you deal. So everything's about damage, right? Yeah, so as raids go, the more damage you deal, the more points you get. So you'll be able to get these gear-like diskettes that they're going to be giving you, and then you're going to be using those to summon on a raid-style banner. And what you will be able to get here is the... So here they're saying is you'll be able to get some recipes. So okay, so this is for points. So this is for your ranks. So for your ranks, as you're ranking up, you're going to be able to get these recipes and points, kind of like we saw in the global version with Final Fantasy 15. You get the personal benchmarks. As you acquire those points, you're going to be able to acquire these recipes, 6-star materials, and Trust Moogle. And on top of that, you can use your points that you get to be able to summon characters. Oh, you get a chance to unlock Adam. I guess the global version for this dude would be Adam. You get to unlock Adam by getting points. He's probably going to be the 1.2 million or 1.8 million as it was in global. But either way, you can also summon him from the banner where you're going to be able to get these materials. So you need these materials to awaken him. Collect legendary style or amazing looking items from the iconic game. So you're going to be able to get a katana, a sword, and you're going to be able to get the mask, which I think this is going to be the accessory. Then you're looking at... is this... I guess that's what it is. It's Adam. I'm saying it's Adam. I'm just gonna go assume that looks like Adam to me. But anyways, so you get to get this character here. His TM is hit points plus 20%. When his hit points is low, he will do some crap. Cool. 4-star style materia. Cool. Limit burst. Single target. Something about being him. So essentially, it's about him. Stronger it does more. The lower hit points it's got, the more damage it does. I'm just gonna sum it up like that. Just kind of that's what it looks like. From the event, you're gonna be able to get these items, which is the katana, which we saw. It does 105 damage here. Then look at the next one here. You're looking at a you're looking at a sword that gives you an ability. Then you're looking at it's actually a male helmet. Oh, cool. All right, so they're actually putting in. Normally these things are accessories, but that just. That's me. Some stuff there. You got what's this? Okay, so there's additional items that you will be able to get. Oh, these are okay, craftable. Gotcha. That's what that means. So you can craft a pole arm, a knuckles, a great sword, and a body or mail armor as well. So you can get these points for clearing them. The raid boss. Okay, this is just explanation of the raid boss. Oh look. There's some English translations here. Gift you want can be set for friends. We already know this if you guys don't know. In the Japanese version right now, if you go to the things that you send between your friends, you can actually set it to be the currency of the raid. We had that in global as well, so you can set the thing. So I would advise you guys to set it as soon as possible. The raid coin registration is gift. Yeah, okay, whatever, same crap. So just explain the same thing. Yeah, we already know this. It's just saying here, it's summing up saying, hey, you know what? This is what it's going to look like when the raid's going on. There's 5 buttons. You go into the fight the boss. You get the points, collect the points, then use those points for summoning on a specific summoning banner for those coins, and then you can get them, and you can get Adam. And then these materials for crafting, as well as his awakening materials. He comes in another 4-star. The days, narrow space for dimension, super large machine, life, body, destructive directive. Okay, cool. Humbly thank you for Final Fantasy. Cool. We're not gonna be doing that. So that's that. So let's take a look at. Did I open 2 of these? Okay, so this is the units actually. All right, so you get to pick up 2B, 9S, and 21O. Oh man. Oh. Whoo! I saved you guys. I was looking for my mute on my headset before I sneezed and killed your eardrums. Anyway, so you get to pick up these units. 5-star is going to be 2B. She's going to be the badass. And then you got 21O and 9S. 9S is badass. Fuck. He looks so cool. But anyways, 2B is going to be the good one. So obviously we know why 2B is going to be the badass. She's kind of the strongest one around. So she gets katana as well. 130 damage, 20% MP. And her abilities here, she gets. Okay, I'm not even gonna bother. Forget it. But she ends up getting different abilities based on what she does. We'll look at that. See, I think they actually have that already translated. So the 9S, he gets an accessory with a bunch of things with a bunch of different abilities. They kind of explain here what the abilities do. Cool. And then 21O will give you hit points and whatever. Based on, okay, so as hit points is lower, you get better rewards. Alright, it's cool. 2B is going 5 to 6, 9S is going 4 to 6, and 21O is 3-star going to 5. Everything else is strong. Actually, they do have a translate here. Let's see how bad this is. Is it worse than mine? 2B will be a rare character only for 5-star. Actually, that's not bad. That's right spot on. The material to awaken to the stick will be very okay. Super large machine. Okay, we already saw that. Okay, cool. So that's kind of looking at the characters. This is what they look like right now. There's only 3 for this banner, and then the 4th one would be Adam, who is in the special banner as well. And I'm gonna assume that you can also get these guys as trust Muggles, the 5% trust Muggle specific for these characters, as always in the raids. So expect that. So let's take a look at this. Global players, please be respectful. So this is Nasta again. He is the big chief, but kahuna on our Final Fantasy Brave Exodus Reddit forums. He does all the data mining for both games, so shout out to him, and as well as to Reddit for having everything organized and helping out by having all this material available. Yay! So let's look at it here. So they got, the event's going to be 21st, which already started right now, I believe, because it's 21st in Japan right now. I'll give you the duration. So these are the craftable items. It was the katana. And all stats buff when below certain. So I was kind of on that point as well. So the lower your hit points is, the more stats you get buffed up on it. That's cool. Sword will give you attack and +% crit chance. Great. Helmet is 30 defense and 50% magic. Other spear, knuckle, greatsword, and heavy armor. I'm not really sure what this does. Doesn't really explain it. Ooh, I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. I'm not even gonna bother. Alright, so banner units, we kind of looked at them already. So 20% MP for 2B, that's her Trust Mastery. There we go. So the accessory you're gonna equip is kind of like the accessory from global version of Orlando. Essentially, you put on this accessory, and then you're gonna have access to these 4 abilities. One is an AoE heal over time. A170 is the treasure hunt effect that gives you more treasure. AoE 2-turn physical mitigation, so it's like a buff for everyone. And Mirage is AoE damage to everyone. So this one gives you spirit and hit points, physical magic damage, self% counter heal when attacked. Self counter. So if you get attacked by physical and magical attacks, there's a percentage chance that she's gonna counter heal herself when she's being attacked. Raid Gacha. Oh, so it was Adam. I was right. I know a little bit about Nier Automata, but so it's Adam. Adam is going to be 4, going to 6 star. His TM is 20% hit points. Oh, so I was right. So yeah, look at that. I know. I can read a little bit. Percent attack buff when hit points is low, so lower his hit points is. I don't know if it's gonna go higher. I mean, they're not even explaining it in the post. We won't really know till people start getting them or actually do a full pull on the data. But you'll get a percentage increase in attack as your hit points gets lower. To be or not to be. Limit burst, AoE ignore defense, hit count. Okay, yeah, so that's pretty much what I was looking at too. So depending on, it's a very quick, and it'll put itself into like this different attack mode, which is kind of like from the game. It shifts between modes, attack speed. Yeah, it's gonna be a higher modifier. I'm assuming that too. Self re-raise changes 3 skills that to their upgraded version. So those 3 skills that she's got will become these stronger versions. AoE increases hit count. AoE with innate machine killer. Oh, that's pretty cool. This one here, the spear blade. Turns into charge volt strike. Okay, pretty cool. So that's cool. So 9S is going from 4 to 6. Limit burst is called hacking. Single target nuke, full break, and a chance to inflict virus, which is pretty nice. Full break on any type of limit burst is really cool because it costs you nothing. You get the limit burst just kind of for playing, and you get it, right? Has various breaks in their kit. This guy's got a high hit counts, very good for chaining. Various breaks, purge, just evade, chance to evade physical attacks, enables counter. Okay, so interesting. We'll have to see how well this plays out. 21-0 is AoE nuke, inflicts all status ailments random. Alright. That's pretty cool. Kind of like what we have on X Death probably right now. Support unit with various buffs. So it's a support unit's attack, magic, defense, spirit buffs. Has Libra, Imperil, all elements, okay. And upgraded ability R10 laser single target nuke. And then the one that everybody's interested in is going to be the free unit, which is Adam. Adam has got a single target nuke and a self attack buff. He's an attacking unit, has skills that increase in effect when his hit points is low, which is what we kind of guesstimated with his TM. Evade 1 physical attack when hit point is low. Self-defense buff, spirit buff, increase effect when hit points is low. So this is kind of his whole thing is the weaker he gets, the more buffs he gets to himself. Huge increase to attack and defense, magic, spirit when hit points is low. I think this is below 25%. And he also gets an AoE nuke that will also defense break everyone, which is pretty cool. So overall, the event looks interesting. I think this is going to be one of those interesting raids that like most people are unaware of. I don't really know how popular Nier is in in Japan. I mean, like here in global, it's okay. Lots of people have been played it, and we'll see how well it goes, how well it does. Eventually, this will be coming to global, so we're gonna have to see. I do like 2B. I like 2B's katana. This is fantastic. 20% MP. It will be great on Orlando for being able to chain more often with his divine ruination. But I mean, like by the time this comes out, we're gonna have other items. But it is 130 attack is very nice to have on a thing, and it's non-elemental, which is fantastic. But yeah, that is the event right now. I hope you guys are gonna be enjoying this event. I will be participating in the raid. When the raid does go live for me, or when I get a chance to log into the Japanese version, I might actually end up jumping on my phone and recording at least a few rounds of that, so that you guys can see how I do it. I mean, my account isn't that great in the Japanese version. It is free to play, so I'll do the best I can and give you my advice, so maybe it helps you guys out a little bit. But yeah, that's pretty much all I can do for you guys. If you are new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. If you are new and old, smash that like button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Vortie, and I'm out of here. Peace.
I saw it.